Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to SARAL Trader. We are going to do the weekly review of what happened last week. So first we will start with the S&P 500, the father of all or mother of all indices and the markets. So we will see this on SARAL 2 system. So SARAL 2 started with the uptrend here on 9th, and we are going up since then. It started around 3910, and from there we went up to 4037, almost 120, 125 points rally, and then there was a touch of the trend line, a mean reversion, and then we got another signal here, and it went up. The signal is still on, and we are almost from 3910, we touched almost 200 points, so 4100. So this is the power of trend. So within a month, less than a month, we are almost up 200 points, which is around how many points? 200 upon 3900, which is around 5%. 5% on the index. And this is with a leverage for the futures position, the returns are pretty good. 10x kind of returns you can get. So overall, bullish sentiment, we are reaching a resistance level, and that's where the selling happened. If you look at on the intraday, the 1 hour time frame, uh, you see that's where the rally started. Uh, it started around here on SARAL 2 system. Yeah, and then we got a move. We got sold off, a mean reversion again to pivot 2, and then we got a signal here. This signal went up, then some chopping around, and again a mean reversion. So we got another mean reversion, which was a re-entry signal. We got another signal here, straight move, another mean reversion, then another signal we got here, and then this signal is currently running. Now, yesterday we got a morning sell signal, which was quickly reversed, and then it went up. Then we got a mean reversion to the trend line. If you have seen the video how to use the live stream, you would have known to enter the position here, and then we got a follow through. Now this shape towards the last 1 hour or half an hour is bearish. So we may see a touch of the trend line again to 4072 or further down below. And we may chop around for some time and before we make a final move. We have a very eventful week. There is the FOMC meeting next week on Wednesday, and then there are major results of Amazon, Google, and there is one more result, Apple. So these are the three big results which are coming in. So we may have a eventful weekend. We will be bullish till the time we are trading above. We are above all three key SARAL pivots. So let's see how this shapes up. We will also see charts of Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is more bullish. Nasdaq has moved from 11,200. That's where you got the signal. This was the move. It got the signal here, and then from since then it has moved from 11,300 to almost 12,324, almost 1,000 point move, which is around 7 to 10%. And massive buying pressure came in. We are reaching as resistances. Let's see what happens. There is a possibility we may come down, or we may remain indecisive for next 3 4 days before we get a direction. Now FOMC will give a direction most probably. Will it go up or go down? We don't know, but we will make a trade plan which covers all the strategies, all the outcomes, and we know what we are getting into. So, I was long in Apple. I have taken out all my Apple position. I sold at around 145, 146 levels. I had a completely hedged position, so I made some good profits in this. Apple on a weekly chart, if you see, Apple on a weekly chart is also looking very bullish. Once this candle was formed, it was basically the end of downtrend, and we are now moving up, reaching the resistances, previous resistances. So let's see what happens. I don't have a position here. I booked all my profits. Tesla. There's Tesla, if you've been watching my video, I told you that we are going down. There is no point of bottom fishing. We may lose some money in where we'll buy when we get the signal. We got the signal here, which was at 122, and then we got the confirmation around 130. I entered the position around 128, and I exited my entire position at 180. I sold my entire position here, so I'm completely out of it. I didn't get the full top. I mean, I sold half here and I rest half here. Now, whatever happens, I'm not bothered. I'm out of it. Will I buy again? Maybe I will buy again, but this is the power of systematic trading. You must buy when you are sure that bulls are in control, and you should sell when you really are confirmed that bears have taken control. Look at these signals. We got a signal here, we got a sell signal here, we got a sell signal here. How powerful the downtrend was. There you got a fake signal. It was trying to stabilize above the pivot 2, but the direction of pivot was downwards. It was downward sloping, so there was not even a follow-up buying, which there is immediately they sold off the next day and they came down. Look at this. This was another fake signal, a red candle signal trending down. They tried to stabilize, couldn't stabilize. Next day they just reversed it. And so you made some, even if you took these buys, you made some losses, but all these losses were covered with the reversal of the signal. So if you are going long short, you must have be trading trending items or you should be trading indices. Now let's see what happened to wheat. Now wheat again the whole month it just chopped around in this particular area. Upper side 760, on the downside 724, 715, even made a low of 712, and there was quick buying through which came through because the support held. And now we have a signal here. Now this is pivot is downward sloping, so this possibility we may chop around, we come down, we go, chop around for some more time before we take a direction. As of now, I am biased bullish. I have a position that I am carrying for last 1 month. Let's see what this month gives me. My feel is that we will get up move here in some time. This area is very strong support, so we get an up move. I have added to my position in cash using the ETF. Let's see Apple, Tesla, Amazon. Again, Amazon was in a complete downtrend. Very similar signals to, it was in a downtrend. There was a signal here, very sharp breakdown. Then we were trading below the pivot 2. And then we went ahead the pivot 2, above the pivot 2. There was follow-up buying. We chopped around for some time. We touched the trend line here, and then pivot 2, and then sharp buying on the same day. Look at it. It almost barely touched it, and then the sharp buying. What happens is that when this move comes in, there are a lot of people who are left out, and there is a lot of supply and sales pressure here. So the dominant bulls or bears, whoever they are, I mean, the profit booking happens and then a new up move. Now, logically, if we go up, we will see 115, 126 kind of targets. If we go down, 92 and then 80 is something that can come up. I am bullish and I am actually trending it by trading it on the upside. Now let's see Neo. Neo, I have a open buy call in this and I have a position here. Now Neo again, we entered somewhere here and since then, it was facing rejection. It is going in this trend line and there is another trend line here, which is not drawn here. Let me draw it for you. So there is another trend line here, which where it was taking resistance. So it took resistance here again. It broke out of it and again it faced pressure from this above trend line and then it broke above this on this candle and then there was some crazy move here, but comfortably it's now trading above all three key pivots. We are pivot 1 is above pivot 2 and pivot 2 is also moving above pivot 3. Oh, this is a bullish trend reversal signal. We are also breaking out of the triangle formation which is coming in the long-term trend line. So this is a bullish setup. I have a long position. I added to my long position, but I got good returns next day itself, so I exited it. Now let's see how it goes. If this breaks out, we may see a target of around 20. Let's see how this plays out. Another trade that we have open is BBD. BBD is a Brazilian banking stock. On BBD, we are sideways for almost 2 months, more than 2 months now. and nothing much happening. We are in a range of 2.5 to 2.96, a big range for the stock. This is a Brazilian large cap, around 30 billion market cap company traded in huge volumes. So this is not a penny stock, guys. It's traded on low. It's a low price stock, but it's not a penny stock. It's a high dividend yield stock as well. So we may see another chop around here, and before we break in this direction, our stop loss here is 2.35. Now, other pick that we have is NYCB, New York Community Bank Shire. This is in a trend line, sloping downwards. Banking stocks have been moving up. So this has also given, we entered somewhere here after this breakout. So I have an options position here, and we are trading pretty okay. Nothing much happening. It will not go up in a hurry. It will not come down in a hurry. It's chopping around. And let's see. This is okay. Price action. Dominion for last 1 month has barely crossed 63. I mean, so we are break even on this right now. We have a position, but it's moving okay. It's a slow moving stock. It's a high dividend yield, very safe company. I don't think it had much downside now. So I hope this works out. My target here is going to be, first target is 70, and we have some time before it takes that. Um, I had positions in KMB and Mondelez. So KMB, we entered somewhere here, or and then for last 1.5 months, it was completely in a frustrating pattern, not doing anything, right? Finally, it broke down, and then again it tested patience, and then I exited my position, entire position yesterday at around 128, 129. It may still go down, but I was holding it for over 1.5 months, so I was done with this. Same thing in Mondelez. I had a short position in cash and options. I sold off my entire position and I have booked my profits. I am short on Valero. Now, Valero is an oil and gas major. My short, as soon as I took the shot, I took the shot somewhere here. My patience was tested. I was almost out of my, almost, this candle was very risky candle. 150, but I held on. It's now going down. I will exit this trade. This trade is already not going in the way I thought it will go. So this is not working out. We'll see, quickly see crude oil. So crude oil gave a buy here, a trend reversal. It's been going up, but it's finding major resistance at 82. It has not been able to cross 82, and we had a very bad close here. Now it's still bullish. We will wait for a signal. I traded this last week and made some money on this. We'll wait for the signal. Gold, gold really very massive uptrend. We got a signal here. It went up. I shorted it somewhere around here, and then my stop loss was taken. And after that, there is a solid up move here. Now we are reaching major peak here. Let's see, the momentum is very strong, and there's a lot of buying happening. There is a rejection at 1982. Let's see how it goes. I have a position still, a short position. Sorry, a long. Yeah, I have a short position. It's completely hedged. So, I have rolled over my position. It's definitely a frustrating situation for me because it's definitely going up and up. So let's see what happens. We saw gold, Google. Let's see Google. Now Google, yeah, Google is in a bullish trend. Look at it. We got a signal here. One, two, three, four. This was a channel trend line which was coming down. It broke our WIT, and then we got a massive follow through next 2 days, 94 to 101. I missed this trade. I couldn't take entry because I was already in Apple and some other stocks and I had futures position. It moved up significantly. So basically, at this point of time, things are bullish, but we are reaching the resistances on indices and also on almost all these stocks. So next week is going to be eventful. If the outcome is bad, or if FOMC gives a surprise, we may see a downward move, sharp move, and we will touch the trend lines, the pivot to trend lines, and then we'll see how it shapes up. If you want to know about any other stock, do let me know. Thank you very much. You can follow us on Twitter. Also, you can follow us on YouTube and join our channel. And you can take a 30-day free trial of our Sing alerts. And thank you very much for your time. Bye.